All right, guys. Thanks for watching today. I'm bringing you along for an experiment. This is going to be something that I've never tied before, but I want to try something different with these foam ants. And then I'm going to take these to the river and try them today. So, Egan's Bionic Ant is a fantastic pattern that you should check out on the Fly Fish Food channel if you haven't already seen it. I've been tying those up and they fish really well. They ride perfectly on the water. They look really similar to this. I leave the legs off when I tie them because I just want to skip the step. It's a little faster to tie it without the legs, and that's about the only reason I leave the legs off. But I still catch tons of fish on that fly. This one I'm doing a little bit different, and I'm going to try something new, and I'm going to try to put a little bit of a leggy micro chenille in here on the body. That's just UV polar chenille in black, and it's the micro size, so the really small one. So all I'm going to do is tie in the foam body just like you would for a bionic ant or any other foam ant. So I'm just tying down these segments in the middle just to give myself a little spot to tie in the leggy chenille. Something like that. Okay. I am going to give this a little bit of a wing as well. And I'm just going to use some white Antron wool. This stuff's really great. It's synthetic, doesn't hold water, and that's just Antron body wool. You can see that. There we go. So all we're gonna do is wrap this around the thread here, like yay. And then we're just gonna pinch that down right there to the top. And that's going right at the back of that middle section we created. Okay. Piece of cake. Got a little overachiever there. Now all we're gonna do is take a little of this micro chenille. And you could do this in some different colors as well. But we're just gonna put this guy in right here at the back, tie that guy down. A few wraps in front of this front head segment. And come back. Now we're just gonna wrap this guy forward. And I'm gonna, if you see when I twist this, those fibers orient in a different way, I'm gonna try to keep this thing twisted the right way so that those fibers orient up and away and maybe to the back. So I'm not constantly going over top of what's already down. That way it's easier to really get this thing buggy without having to pick it all out with a brush later. I usually kind of brush out these polar chenilles anyway once they're tied in really well to get more of those fibers. So that's pretty much the fly, I think. At least that's what I was envisioning. And we're gonna see how this thing fishes. Quick little whip finish here in front. Little shout out. These Renzetti bobbins. I don't think it's their most expensive one. It's got a little ruby right there on the tip of that bobbin. I don't know if you can see that very well. This has been the smoothest, most incredible bobbin that I've used. And I've used several. I've used Griffin, I've used Dr. Slick, I've used cheapies from Amazon that actually work fairly well, just as good or better. Some of these with the ceramic tube, some with the ceramic tips. I think this one was a Dr. Slick. I've got this guy that came from Cabela's, I believe. I can't remember exactly the brands on all of these, but this Renzetti has been the nicest. It's got these nylon thread holders that are fantastic. So anyway, that's a shout out. If you want a new bobbin and you can't decide which one, this is fantastic. It's easy to use, it's pretty sleek. All right, now we're just gonna hit this a little and make it a little more buggy. That's it. That's the fly. That is the fly guys. Thanks for watching. I'll hopefully be able to post some success with this fly a little bit later today. Thanks.